What is up, Data Nation? How you doing today? My name's Ryan, and we are gathered here to spill the tea on 3DG. That's Data Driven Demand Generation. Today's topic, how to generate leads for small businesses. Ben?
Roll the intro.
Here's the deal. We work with a lot of different businesses that have been using the same old tactics to generate leads for years. Referrals. Revenue's doing okay. They've hired half a dozen agencies and maybe even brought in some in-house marketing talent. By the time they get to us, they've almost given up. The energy and lead volume they had 5 or 10 years ago is gone. Business isn't fun anymore. It's all about trying to meet payroll or keep the lights on. So I asked Mr. CEO, what's your profit margin? Shrinking. Okay. What's your average order value? Well, it varies. Okay. How many transactions have you done so far this year? 2,000 or 4,000, somewhere in between there. Okay. And what's your conversion rate? No idea. Okay. How many leads would you say so far this year? Define lead. And scene. Customers and the data surrounding their buyer journey is your single source of truth as it relates to generating new leads. If you can't answer all the questions I just asked Mr. CEO, you need to stop here and get back to me later in the comments on what you found. I'm not kidding. Pause the video and get back to me with those numbers. For those of you still with me, consider the following. A lot of leads suck. Even the ones that seem good might beat you up on price, waste a lot of your time, or even become a PR nightmare later down the road. The key to avoiding bad leads is to identify your best customers and then market where they and their friends are hanging out. Do an 80-20 analysis on current customers. What 20% are most profitable? What 20% buy the big ticket items or buy more frequently? Which ones are the easiest to close and the most fun to work with? Boom! There's your target audience. Next, look at your sales team. Who's bringing in the bigger deals? Who's closing more business? Find out their secrets and train the rest of the team to be more like them. If the team isn't closing consistently, it won't matter how many leads are coming in. You won't be able to control the variables or scale. Now we've reached the moment you've all been waiting for. How to get more leads. Strategy 1. Inbound marketing. Inbound marketing in the digital space targets what your ideal buyer is searching for as it relates to your solutions. Ask your current customers what their challenges are and where they go to find answers. Then create tons of helpful content on your website and in your sales collateral to put their mind at ease. As content builds, so does your credibility, both in the eyes of your prospects as well as in the eyes of search engines like Google. With a solid base of content in place, you can start experimenting with search advertising. This is especially beneficial if you aren't showing up at the top of search engines organically. A well-structured Google Ads program can get you to the top of search results in a matter of days, where SEO can take months or years. Strategy 2. Outbound marketing. Not all prospects are ready to buy your stuff, and a lot more don't even know you exist. But because you've done your due diligence on identifying your target audience, you know a lot about them. Platforms like LinkedIn and Facebook ads allow you to target a pretty damn specific audience. This includes everything from job title to company size, annual income, gender, down by zip code, even how frequently they buy and how much they spend. From there, all you have to do is create an ad that's intriguing enough for them to click through to a page on the website and start testing what's resonating. Strategy 3. The nurture. Just because someone visited your website doesn't mean they're ready to buy. On average, over 95% of website visitors leave without ever converting to a lead. You get a lot of riffraff tire kickers or people who stumble upon a page by accident. But if you've been smart about your inbound and outbound approach, at least 10% of them are sales qualified. Nurturing visitors into leads is done in 3 ways. First is on-site nurturing. Your content needs to help guide a prospective customer through the sales process. This means providing them with an intuitive hierarchy of helpful links, well-researched articles, and of course, calls to action where they can fill out a form, sign up for a newsletter, or call. Next is remarketing. These are the ads that follow you around on other sites. They have the appearance of being stocky, but if you convey a compelling message, you should expect to see about 5% of the people who leave your site come back and get in touch through this channel. The last nurture happens after they submit some information, but before they become a sales qualified lead. If a user is signed up for your newsletter or some other special promotion using their email, they may still fall in the tire kicker category. You don't want sales wasting time on these guys. Automation, whether through your CRM or an external newsletter platform, allows you to preset email communications with an unknown lead and warm them up for a sale. We set up a 10-part, 6-month welcome series for almost all of our clients to cut down on the biz dev time and keep prospects engaged until they're ready to buy. And that about covers it. The final note I'll leave you with is this. All the strategies we just talked about can be tracked, measured, and tested. If you don't know your data or you don't trust your data, you're not controlling all the variables. Scaling up your revenue involves identifying the key trends and outliers in your data. That's a wrap on today's data download. Comment below your favorite color so I can add you to my next visualization. If you enjoyed today's video, give me a like and don't forget to subscribe to get datafied.